Now we've divided our line into equal parts. Let's talk about how many total parts do I have? Well, I have one part here, two parts here, three parts here, and four parts here. So I have total number of parts, 4. Now I'm going to take this part and I'm going to shade this part in. So if I shade in that part, how many total parts are shaded? I have one part that is shaded. So my fraction would be what? 1 out of 4. Very good. Now let's take a number line, an actual number line. And let's take it from 0 to 1. Actually, let's take it from 0 to 2. And from 0 to 1, I want it split into 3 parts. But so that means that the other one gets also split into 3 parts. Now let me caution you because I'm going to lead this into our next part, okay? So remember, in 4th grade, we no longer just talk about from 0 to 1, right? We've gone on from 1. So if I tell you that my dot or my point on this number line is located here, what would be my fraction? 1. Okay, so let's see. How many did I divide this part into? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So from 0 to 1, I've divided into 3 parts. And from 1 to 2, I divided into 1, 2, 3 parts. Do you see that? So my point on this number line is represented like Daniela just said. I have a complete whole, right? So I'm going to write that down as 1 whole. And then I have a fraction of the other whole. How many parts did I split it into? 3 parts. So I have a total of 3 parts. And my point is represented on the second part. So this fraction would be 1 and 2/3. And I told you this was going to lead into our next vocabulary term, which is what? A mixed number. So let's talk about a mixed number. Because remember, a fraction is a number, right? So we could call it a mixed number or fraction. So a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction. So a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction. Example would be the one that we just wrote. 1 and 2/3. thirds, right? Or we could say 7 and 2/9, for instance. Or we could say 4 and 5/8. And we could also say 3 and 1/2, and so on and so on. These are just examples, right? All right, so we'll leave it at that. When we come back from PE, we'll pick up where we left off.